We need the take one.
My name is Tim Finan. I've lived in Milford for 30 years, actually 30 years this weekend. We moved in Memorial Day weekend on 1994. Well, I think my favorite thing about Milford is the community. I mean, it really is a very community-centric town. Well, I don't work in town, although for years I was a remote worker and I worked in my basement. So I actually have virtually worked in town for quite a while. I'm no longer, I'm not working up in Manchester at UNH, but that's a new position that I'm in. Oh, there's so many of them. There's the Pumpkin Festival is the obvious one that we all love that. I love coming down. I work at it. I'm very involved in the Rotaries part, which is over on the community house lawn. I do a lot for that. Oh, it's a perfect place to raise a family. I rose when my wife and I rose 4 kids here in town. So they came up. It goes back to the community thing, where there's so many things for the kids to do, whether it's with the MCAA, with local sports, or the schools. The schools are great from like community outreach kind of thing. You know, we were always very involved in school sports, school activities, the band, Destination Imagination. It was always a big thing. But there's so many things for the kids to do. All 4 of my kids, they're all grown and they're gone, but they all come back all the time. They come back and they bring their friends from wherever they're living now because they love to come back to Milford. You know, they love just the things that go on here on the Oval. You know, whether it's the breakfast places or the bars and the restaurants. There's just so much to do here in town. And in addition to that, all of the trail systems, there's massive trail systems throughout town. So you can do everything from getting breakfast on the Oval to going on a 3-hour hike, all without leaving town. This is my Milford. What's your Milford?
Perfect.